Our baby boomer generation is no stranger to challenges, having lived through so much of history. As our population ages, there's a greater risk for many people to experience caregiving, obesity, and other conditions related to aging. That means there's also a greater risk for them to develop depression and dementia as well. These diseases are known to be more common among older adults who have been exposed to chronic stress. It's a difficult process, but it can be made easier by learning how best manage your own health and that of your loved ones. Hi, I'm Han Brown, and in this video, I'm going to take a look at some of the challenges that we are predicting that baby boomers will face in the coming years as they age, and I will also guide you through some of these topics so that you can take steps toward better health. Let's talk about caregiving. The baby boomers are at the age where they will need to start thinking about their own health and what it means for them to be caregiving. As a generation, baby boomers will have to start caring for themselves more than ever before, and caregiving, even for yourself, is not easy. It's an ongoing process that needs attention every day of your life. Many baby boomers may even need to be a caregiver for their own children. Baby boomer children are aging too, so they may have to take on the responsibilities of both an aging parent and a child. Caregiving can be a rewarding experience. It's an opportunity for personal growth as you gain the patience and empathy needed to be a caregiver. The time spent taking care of someone else gives you more quality time with friends and family who live nearby or far away from each other. Also, it's rewarding knowing that what you do helps minimize the stress on your loved one, which in turn make their life easier. Caregivers truly make a difference of lives of people that they support. But while caregiving can be rewarding, it can also cause considerable stress, especially if the person receiving care doesn't show any appreciation for your efforts. The rewards of caregiving are often not financial or tangible. For caregivers, it's important to take time for yourself and look after your own physical and mental health so that you're able to provide safety, comfort, and support to those who need it. You don't have to do everything on your own. Ask other people for help if they offer, or find a service provider like home care worker. The impacts of obesity are well documented. Obesity can lead to type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and other health problems. People who are obese have a higher risk of hospitalization or death from any cause. Obese people are more likely to have arthritis in their knees and hips than those who are not obese. Overweight people have a higher risk of developing gallstones, kidney stones, sleep apnea, osteoarthritis, and the impacts of obesity can go beyond the physical. Obesity also affects people's mental health. It can cause depression and anxiety because they may be less able to participate in activities due to weight issues. Obesity is on the rise in America and is affecting the baby boomers particularly very hard. Obesity rates among older adults have doubled since the 1980s, meaning more people are at risk for developing chronic conditions like diabetes, cardiovascular disease as they age. In fact, a recent study found that nearly 1/3 of adults over the age of 60 are obese. All this obesity is putting a major strain on our medical system, overloading it, meaning some seniors may not be able to access all the care they need. And it ties back to caregiving. Many caregiving duties will involve substantial physical activity to help obese seniors get around, making it more difficult to be a caregiver. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to our channel, turn on that notification, and like the video to show your support. Given the baby boomers' different relationships with work than other generations, many of them may face financial insecurity and inequality as they age. Many baby boomers are not saving enough for retirement. Women in particular may struggle to save because of the gender pay gap. One study suggests that more than 1/3 of Americans have no retirement savings or pension whatsoever. All of this means that the baby boomers will have to work longer or retire without adequate retirement savings. For seniors who are also taking care of an aging or ill loved one, this financial insecurity just adds more pressure to their everyday life. Our government services aimed at senior citizens also will have an impact on the inequality facing our aging population. Social Security benefits are expected to be significantly lower than current levels due to the increased life expectancies and increased birth rates. Social Security benefits are not enough to cover basic living expenses in many states, and the average benefit is about $1,400 per month. So the Social Security safety net is shrinking due to the budget cuts, which means that there's less help available for older people who need it the most. Education about what's available is also an issue. Many baby boomers don't know how they will afford health care as they age or what Medicare does and doesn't cover. The reality of the financial markets over the last several years have led many seniors into debt or retirement insecurity. Many baby boomers have lost their retirement savings during the recession and the housing crisis in 2008, and many baby boomers are retiring with debt from mortgages, credit cards, or their children's college education. These systemic issues lead to income inequality, and these income inequality will continue to grow. The average income for a person over 65 is about $19,000 per year. Even if they try to enter back into the workforce, the baby boomers will face inequality in the workplace with lower wages and less opportunities for promotion due to their age. Due to this ageism, many baby boomers are forced to work low-paying part-time jobs. If you want to get the most out of this video, make sure to watch to the end. We have lots of useful information. Caregiving, obesity, and inequity are all issues that the baby boomers are dealing with. Older adults are often overlooked by the government. While they're often overlooked in policymaking, older adults are vital to our society, and there's a reason for this overlooking. Seniors are not adequately represented in the voting population. Also, there is a lack of senior-specific policies that address their needs and interests. Seniors don't have enough representation at the local level to advocate for them, as they're often too busy for other responsibilities or health issues. This lack of representation means our elected officials overlook them while dealing with issues of senior employment, affordable housing, education, and much more. So there's good reasons why the government should pay more attention to appealing to seniors and helping them. The elderly population is the fastest growing demographic in America, and yet seniors make up less than 10% of Congress. There will be over 72 million people aged 65 years or older by 2050, making them the largest age group in America. And they are already the fastest growing age group. Even non-seniors agree that seniors should have more representation in government. In a survey conducted by the AARP, 60% of Americans, not just seniors, say that they believe senior citizens should have more input into government decisions. The systemic lack of representation has created a world where seniors are often scraping every penny to get by. The median income for seniors is about $20,000 lower than it was 3 years ago. 1/5 of all food stamp recipients are senior citizens. That's about 4 million people. And tragically, 1 out of 5 elderly Americans live below poverty level. For all points of comparison, less than 2% of children do. So let's talk about technology, perhaps the future of ElderCare. Well, there's no doubt that technology will forever change how ElderCare is experienced. Smart devices and seniors will change how seniors interact with the world around them. Robots can take care of simple tasks like cooking and cleaning. Smart homes will allow caregivers to monitor elderly person's health at all times, including their diet and sleep patterns. And sensors in clothing will alert family members when an elderly person has fallen or needs help getting up from a chair. All of this means that a more secure home for seniors and more free time for seniors to spend on activities they enjoy doing. It also helps seniors to remain independent for longer. Technology will also change how seniors communicate with the outside world. Elderly people will have the ability to stay connected with loved ones through video chat and phone calls. Also, technology can help elders maintain their independence by connecting them with doctors for appointments and monitoring medications. All this connectivity means there may not even be as high a need for caregivers since so much healthcare is available remotely. It's important that you watch all the videos in our playlist, which you can find in the links above or below. You will be able to fully understand the subject. Well, baby boomers are undoubtedly facing many challenges in today's world, there are some things that you can do to take a step back and appreciate the silver linings associated with getting older. Well, here are a few things that you can be thankful for. Well, your children are grown and can take care of themselves. This means that they will be out of your house and you have more space. Getting dressed up and ready every day can be stressful. At this point in your life, a lot of people love you, so there's no pressure from society or family members to look good all the time. You're officially a senior citizen and can get discounts at places like movies, museums, and restaurants. You have less trouble getting approved for loans than younger folks because your stability and income history. You have enough money to retire or work part-time if you want to continue working. With all this new time, you have a chance to make new friends or do other things that you enjoy. You can spend more time with your grandchildren and help them learn new things like how to cook dinner or ride a bike. Caregiving, obesity, and inequality are just some of the challenges the baby boomer generation is predicted to face in the coming years. We, as society, must do what we can to support them and ensure they can thrive and live their later years in comfort. Remember to subscribe for more insights on this challenging demographic. Hit that notification bell and like the video to show your support. Are you a senior seeking information about aging in today's society? Well, if so, this is the channel for you. Topics that we cover are senior housing, senior living, healthy living tips, caregiving, dementia, and much more. So please subscribe and turn on that notification button to keep up with our weekly videos.